Laura from 5 out of 4 Patterns, and welcome to Sewing School. Let's hack the women's raglan sweatshirt. Now what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be adding a zipper kind of accent to one of the sides of the sleeve, or where the bodice connects to the front seam of the sleeve on our new sweatshirt raglan. And I'm going to show you how to do that. It really has no real function, so to speak, other than it just adds an element of pop, something different, something cool. All right, so the first thing that you are going to do is you're going to be measuring from here to here. This is the front sleeve seam of your raglan. You're going to measure that to determine how long of a zipper you need. Now I happen to have, I don't know, 100 zippers, so I have so many lengths. I knew I would have what I needed to get started. So grab your zipper, grab your sleeve and your bodice and some Wonder Tape, and let's get to work. Now, you can use pins or clips here, but I find that Wonder Tape is a wonder. And so I'm going to use Wonder Tape on this. It's a lifesaver, worth every single penny. Now, we're going to take Wonder Tape, put it on the bodice at the very edge of the pattern piece here. Take your time, do not stretch the fabric. Okay. There we go. So now let's take the paper off, and voila. We've got that. Now here we have our zipper. We want to put it right side down, so that means that this piece right here is going to go right side down. That's the right side. Now you want to come down from the top of the collar here, about a ½ inch, give or take, because you still have a neckband to put on, or a hood, whatever your option that you choose. So give yourself about a ½ inch there, and just carefully Now we'll clip off this excess later, no need to worry about that. All right, so I've got this on here. Next thing I'm going to do is go to my sewing machine, and I'm going to stitch all the way across here. All right, so here we are. Just a little tip from me to you, since you weren't able to watch me sew on my machine. Once you get up to about here, I started down here, and once I got to up about here, I made sure my needle was down. I lifted my presser foot and I unzipped this past my presser foot so that it was much easier to sew all the way to the top. Now, so you can see when I turn this way, we've got a really cool zipper showing. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this, and then I'm going to top stitch it. And I'll be right back. All right, so here we are pressed and top stitched. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pull out our Wonder Tape yet again, because we now have to connect the sleeve to our section here. So we're going to bring our wash away Wonder Tape, and we're going to put it on the edge of our zipper here. All right, we've done that. Now we take our sleeve portion. All right, making sure you have the correct sleeve, and we are going to, without stretching the fabric, match it all up. All right, take your time. All right. We're going to do the same thing we did before, and we are going to stitch all across the zipper here. Now that we've connected our zipper to the sleeve, we need to press and top stitch just like we did on the bodice. Now once you finish that, you can definitely trim off the excess zipper. So now it just goes the length of this sleeve connection where the seam should be. We're just going to clip up the side seams as you would normally do on a raglan pattern. All the way to the sleeve. Now the next thing that you're going to do here is you are going to stitch, obviously, all the way from the bottom all the way down the sleeve. Now this could present a challenge because you've put a zipper in, whether it has plastic it's a plastic zipper or a metal zipper like mine. You're going to have to take extra care. Now when you get to this point, you're going to make sure that the seam, the back seam, is in the center of your zipper. Just clip that together. All right, let's go over to our machine. Okay, so we've connected our front and back bodices, and you can see that we are assembled completely here and top stitched. Now, I was very careful when I was going through with my serger through the zipper here. Once I hit that zipper, I hand cranked all the way through. Had to bring the presser foot up a little bit and do a little bit of adjusting because I didn't want to break any needles. So now that we've done that, we can go back through, go to our regular sewing machine and do a straight stitch across here just to reinforce that seam. That'll make sure that everything is exactly the way it needs to be. So now I've connected both sleeves and both sides of the back bodice, and you can see what we've come up with here. Now I'm not quite done with this raglan sweatshirt, so I'm going to finish it up. If you're working along with me, you're going to finish it up as you would. You're going to finish your sleeves, your hem, whatever neckline that you chose. And I'm going to be right back to show you what I came up with. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Sewing School. I know that I did. I do love to add little things here and there to my clothes, especially these fun raglans. Raglans tend to be my favorite, but I hope you will also join us next time on Sewing School. Bye.